Hey there, welcome to Live by Design, a place where I hope you'll find content that is informative, inspiring, and insightful. I'm your host, Muadi. I'm a life strategist and a transformational speaker, and today is Wednesday, October 29th, 2014. So how are you? I hope all is well in your world. It most certainly is in mine. We still have that new baby, and he's just the cutest little thing. But I digress. I wanted to talk to you today about what it means to commit to a goal and what it means to make a decision to bring about a real change in your life. Those of you who know me know that I've dropped a couple of pounds over the last couple of months. I'm not quite sure exactly how many pounds, but it's been significant enough whereby I've gotten a lot of comments, positive comments from people who've noticed and who have asked me, how I did it. And what has been really interesting to me is that some people have appeared to be, anyway, almost disappointed when they find out that my secret to my weight loss success has been that I have, drum roll please, cut the crap out of my diet and started working out more. That's it. Nothing fancy. I didn't go on some great big fasting program or some juicing for 1,000 days. Nothing crazy. I recognized that there were things in my diet that were not serving me. I recognized there were things in my diet that were working against me in my quest to achieve my maximum physical fitness, and I made the decision to get rid of them. And it wasn't an easy decision by any stretch of the imagination. One of the things that I have discovered about myself is that I am a sugar addict. I have an addiction to sugary fruit natural quote-unquote drinks. So drinks like, Nantucket nectar lemonade, Nantucket nectar iced tea, orange juice, apple juice, all kinds of juices that were processed juices that I bought in the store. I had an addiction to them, and I made the decision that I was going to just get rid of them from my diet, first for just 100 days, and then I told myself that after the 100 days had passed, I would see how I felt and then make a decision then. But I knew it was something that I had to give up. I knew what how the harmful effects of sugar are on the body. I knew that it was not good for me. I knew that it was making me gain weight. It was the one thing that in all the past eating plans that I have tried in terms of really just trying to get myself to where I wanted to be, it was the one thing that I refused to give up because it was just so tasty. And because I'm a sugar addict. And I made the decision over the past summer rather, that it had to go. That it was either my body, my health, my fitness, or these juices. And so I made the decision. I got rid of all processed juices, and I began to up my own juicing habit at home. So if it wasn't juiced by me at home, or if I didn't witness it being juiced in a juicer at a juicing store or location or kiosk, Muadi was not drinking it. And it was not easy for me. As a matter of fact, over the summer, my sister and I were running a dance intensive, and we took the young people by bus from New York to Boston. And on the way back from that trip, I was sitting next to one of my nieces, Deji, who happened to be drinking a Nantucket nectar lemonade. That is my drink! And she fell asleep during the bus ride and asked me to hold her drink while she was, dozing off. And I was like, okay, sure. But I had to admit that was the longest 4 hours of my life because I was really fighting with myself to keep myself from taking just even a small little sip of that lemonade. And the mind gremlin started just singing to me. Why do you nobody knows that you're on this juice, that you gave up juice? Take a little sip. Deji won't notice. I was going on and on. One little sip won't hurt. You can start again tomorrow. All the excuses that we allow ourselves to succumb to when the road gets a little tough. All those excuses were coming to my mind. And I'm proud of myself. I didn't give in. I made it all the way back to Boston without taking one sip of that girl's juice. And I kept my promise to myself. And as a result of that, I got the results that I wanted. And it's interesting to me that, in talking to people about how I lost the weight, inevitably, invariably, I've heard from these people that there's that one thing that they refuse to give up. A woman told me yesterday she's not giving up her potato chips. Another woman told me that she's not going to give up her alcohol. Another person told me that they're not going to give up their sugary snacks. And when I hear that, I don't really fight people unless they really want to push the issue with me. But my response is always the same. Then you don't really want it. If you're not willing to do the thing that you know that you must do, to have the thing that you say that you want, then you really don't want it. You're not ready. And that's okay. It's not judgment. It's just truth. And my whole philosophy is that we must live in the truth. And so for me, personally, the truth of the matter is that no sugary drink that I ever consumed tastes as good as being fit feels. And I was committed to get to this place where I really feel good about being in my body. And I'm committed to staying in this space, which means that I'm committed to staying away from those things that I know do not serve me. And this philosophy of doing what is necessary to have what it is that we say that we want is transferable to any single goal, any goal that you say you're trying to achieve. Oftentimes, we are looking for shortcuts. Oftentimes, we are looking for simple solutions. I guarantee you that most of the people who have asked me about my weight loss were crossing their fingers mentally, hoping that I would tell them about some new trick, some new secret, some new diet, some new procedure, or something that I found that allowed me to get to the space that I am right now. And they were, again, disappointed to find out it was just stop eating junk and start working out more. And I know it's harder for some people. We're all in different places. We all are different paths. We all are on different journeys. And some people have made different decisions about how to get to this space. But I'm talking about myself. And I'm talking about my journey. And the broader lesson, the bigger lesson, the underlying lesson that I learned through this process. There are no shortcuts. The universe is not going to hook you up. If you want to have a long-term success, and whatever goal, whatever path it is that you've chosen, you must commit to doing the work. You must commit to putting in the time. And you must commit to making the decision to stop doing those things that you know you should not be doing, and to start doing those things that you know that you should be doing, but you are not. I had a woman the other day ask me, do you have any suggestions? I don't know what to do to lose all this weight. And I looked at her and I said, you don't know? You really don't know? And she said, no, I know. I'm just not ready. Fair enough. Maybe you're not ready. But let's stop lying to ourselves, yeah? Let's stop kidding ourselves and saying that we don't know. We don't have the information. We don't have the resources to do, to get, to understand. We don't have the resources to do those things and get the things that we want. We know what we need to do. We must now commit to doing those things. And trust me, I'm not trying to be all high and mighty. I really am not. This has been a struggle. Because I didn't say I was a sugar addict. I said I am a sugar addict. So I still feel temptation from time to time. And for me, my prayer, my meditation, my journaling, that's what's keeping me on track. Also, sort of the positive reinforcement and feedback that I've gotten from other people are helping to keep me on track. But I know it's not easy, and it's not going to be easy for me necessarily going forward. I know that when I get super busy, when I'm out in the street and doing work and having events and that type of thing, I know that sometimes that anxiety will push me to relive, to bring up those old habits, and those sugary drinks are part of my old habits. But I am committed to doing the work to stay on my path. I'm committed. And that's what I want for you, to commit to doing what you know you need to do so that you can have the things that you say that you want to have. I want you to commit to becoming the person that you need to be to get the things that you say that you want to have. It's not easy, but it can be done. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It's not going to be easy, but the reward and the benefit and the self-esteem and the confidence that comes from overcoming a challenge cannot be overstated. I can't tell you, I can't find the words to tell you how good it feels to have conquered something that has haunted me for so many years. That's my wish for you. That's my goal for you. Look at how you spent the last 2 days. Did you engage in behaviors that you know you should have avoided? Did you engage in behaviors that you know are keeping you from your goal? What do you need to start doing to move forward? What do you need to stop doing to move forward? When you figure out what those things are, you must commit. Make the decision that how you will feel will be worth it. What you have to gain will be worth it. That the price of not doing what you know you must do is too high a price to pay. Let's make the decision that just for this week, we're going to look truthfully, honestly, with clear eyes at our lives. We're going to look truthfully and honestly with clear eyes at those things that we say that we want, and we are going to commit to doing what is necessary to make them happen. That's my challenge to you. That's my challenge to myself, okay? Because there's some other things that I need to get together. There's some other things that I'm still working on. And I'm using the success that I had in this one area, and I'm going to try to transfer to those other areas of my life. And that's what I want for you too. You can have a better life. You can create a life that really reflects the beauty, the power, the grace, the joy, the abundance, right, that this world has to offer, that the world is waiting for you to claim, okay? You can do it, but you have to commit, y'all. Come on, let's do it, right? Let's get to work, all right? That's my message. The universe doesn't give hookups. There are no shortcuts to long-term success. We have to put in the work, and we have to do the thing that we know that we need to do so we can have the thing that we say that we want to have, okay? That's it. If I can be of any support to you in any way, please email me, text message me, Facebook me, LinkedIn me, whatever you need to do. Reach out to me on social media, and I promise you that I will reach back to you so that we can walk this walk together, okay? Have a great week. Take care of yourself. Take care of those that you love. And I will see you back here next week. Till then, be fabulous. Bye-bye.